What is up, Aries? It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the Queen Tarot Bee in Boston. So, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, and Venus. If it's not your story, let's be realistic. It's not your story. Don't make it your story. It's a general reading, right? If you need a personal reading, information is in the box below. Let's see here. For cross watchers, welcome to the Queen Tarot Bee. You are more than welcome here. Just know that the energy sometimes comes in vice versa. It comes in your way or Aries' way. Whichever way I read it, that's just how it's coming in that month. If it's not coming in the way that it should for you and it's coming in your perspective, feel free to let me know in the comments. I do read my comments. And if you get a little heart, that means I read it, which I usually try to read them all. But I'm one person and there's lots of people. But I try. Right now, there is a sale going on for readings. It's going to be indefinite for a while with all this coronavirus nonsense that's going on. I don't even want to discuss that here. I have a very different opinion of it, and we'll just leave it at that. There's a sale going on for reading. So for 15 minutes, it's $20. For 30, it's $30. For 45 minutes, it's $40. And for a full hour, it's $50. So if you want to take advantage of that, it's going to go on indefinitely. Who knows how long we're all going to be sitting here. We're bored. We might as well just hang out and get to know each other, right? It's really all we have to do. Aries, for you guys, honestly, this month is really... this is your energy right now, but it's going to be for April 15th through the end of the month. And there's a lot here. There's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of truth. There's a lot of bullshit around you. There's some sneakiness going on here. Definitely some sneakiness. In your relationship, okay, there's some sneakiness there. Let me start here because the cards just started coming out and I was already like trying to hit record because I was getting messages for you guys. You are here, okay? Aries, you're present. You're here. You're being present to the choices that you're making. So listen to the words that I'm using, okay? Very clear, present. You're being present to the choices that you're making. You're being present to love. However, it's not being present with you. Whatever's going on here, it's not being present with you. I feel like you're being judged, and you're being judged unfairly. You're being judged from a standpoint that doesn't really make sense to you. Let me say. There's so much stuff coming out here. You're in a phase right now. You're going through something with this Libra moon, okay? You're in a phase of changing and growing and downloads, and it's crazy for you right now. Visions and all kinds of things. Like the energy is just kind of flowing through me, so I get that. But it's like something really changed you, okay? And now you're in this mode of the Hanged Man, of getting knowledge, of things just coming into you without you having to ask for them or seek them out. It's like the knowledge is being brought to you. I know that that's one of the things that I asked for, was that the knowledge is brought to me. I want to know what is going on in the world today. I want to be present in everything that I'm doing. But there's a Ten of Swords here. There's no doubt a Ten of Swords here with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So you're locked up tight right now, okay? You have been backstabbed and you're locked up tight. Definitely a Tower moment showing up, and you not using your intuition on things, and or wanting to listen to your intuition on things. This Ten of Swords is trying to tell you a lot of things. There's a lot going on around you that you're not taking in because you feel like you're on cloud nine, and it's not a good cloud nine. It's like you feel really depressed cloud nine, and how would I say it? Like, you're just very involved in your own head right now. This whole thing of being stuck at home is not good for us. We like the option to be able to go out. So when you tell someone that they can't do something, that's like the first thing they want to do. and you start to go a little crazy. You don't even get out of your pajamas. You start going a little bit nuts. And so you're not paying attention to this Ten of Swords. You're not paying attention to it. You're not, you're just hurt. You're closing up. You're shutting down, and you're good. You're like, you know what? I'm in a time of knowledge. This is a time of download for me. I don't have time for other people's bullshit. And that's where you're shutting down, and you're getting the wool pulled, but you're doing it to yourself because at that time you're busy downloading and you couldn't be bothered. Okay, you couldn't be bothered with people's nonsense and bullshit because it's 3D world shit. And right now we're going through an all-out war with this 5D thing, and vibrating in the 5D is too high of a frequency for the human body. That's why you have to do it with your spirit and your energy. Your body can't come with you. Okay? So I see a lot going on around you guys right now. You guys are blind to something here. It's like you expected a celebration. You expected something to be very, very different than what it was. And you wanted to kind of be blind to it. That there's a person there that continuously disappoints you and is just not a good person. You've got the Queen of Swords with the Four of Cups in reverse. Right? Now this talks about a disappointment in, reunion, a disappointment in, what are they saying? Like a disappointment in, I just keep hearing a reunion, whatever that means to you. I'm not really sure. With that, it's showing me the Queen of Cups and the Four of Cups in reverse. Now, the Queen of Cups does not have your best emotional intent involved, does not have any nice intent towards you whatsoever. Okay? And I feel like you've been trying to figure this out. This is something that's been gnawing at you. You kind of just trying to figure out what's going wrong here and what you're missing, because you feel that you're missing it, but you're downloading, you're busy, you're in your head, you're downloading, you're trying to figure things out right now. You're trying to figure out the energies, the moon, craziness that's just popping up and exploding. It's like walking in a minefield of truth right now. And it just starts exploding. And it's going to start exploding around you too. This person really never had a good intention toward you. You just did not want to see that because you were busy trying to be a good person and also trying to be where you see the best in people, no matter what happens. And that doesn't always work out for you, Aries. I am prime example of that, okay? It doesn't always work out. So think logically before you think with your heart. You really got yourself a headache here. This person is just toxic and they're going to stay that way. It's like they're different from who you knew. Or for me, it was more different from when I came back. It was very odd. But it's a feeling of being different from what you knew and who you knew, and now being this like toxic cyclical energy that you don't want to be involved in. It pulls at you and you're just like, no thank you. You can keep that shit to yourself. Keep moving. But also this is an interpersonal relationship. It could be your significant other, if that's who it is for you. It could be family, if that's who it is for you, or losing a best friend. Whatever it is for you is how it's going to work. Okay. Let's see here. But I see your relationship here, the Hierophant in reverse with Judgment. You feel like this feels kind of heavy. You're being judged, okay? It's kind of like, what are these other cards with it? It's kind of like you need to be sensible how you take your walls down, is what I hear. Sensible how you take your walls down. Because Aries, let's face it, like on the inside, we're mushy. We get easily hurt by things and offended by things. Not offended like these days offended, But when somebody kind of takes a strike at our ego, or takes a strike at, or a swipe at us, we get pretty damn offended and our temper just. And so we need to think logically, okay? You're going to have to start using, this is the age of Aquarius. I'm going to say that till I'm fucking blue in the face. It's the age of Aquarius. You need to think with head over heart, okay? You need to not be blind to what is going on around you. There's something going on here where your Hierophant is in reverse. Your institution of marriage, or your relationship, or close relationships are in reverse, and there's judgment there. And with this, I'm seeing third party, and I'm seeing the Justice card. So something isn't right here, okay? Something is going on around you that you're not seeing, or that a bomb got dropped on some of you, or you dropped a bomb on someone else. You male Aries. Don't know what to do with you. Not all males, though. But there's a third party involved in your marriage, and you just don't know it. Involved in your union. If it's not a marriage, there's somebody involved here that you don't know about. And maybe it hasn't evolved into physical yet, but it's definitely evolved into emotional. I feel like this is a person that, how would I say, like, what are they saying? I'm sorry, guys, but this energy is just whack. I'm not excited about this energy. It's crazy. This is a person that they kind of mentally spy on. They may not have taken that next step, but they think of this person. And I can't, this is just weird. Like, spit it out, whatever it is. And they admire this person from a distance. So if it hasn't gone there yet, apparently it's going there. I don't know. Okay. And you're just way out of balance right now, Aries. You're making fly by the seat of your pants decisions all over the place because you're out of whack. Something is wrong. You're out of whack. You're feeling it. You're feeling something is wrong in your environment. You're knowing it. You're starting to feel it, suspect it, see it. You're knowing it. But you're not confronting it yet. You're still watching. You're just waiting and watching. It's like you're observing to see what happens. Okay, guys, what are you doing? And it looks like there's an unhappiness here. There's a 10 of Cups and a 6 of Wands. So it doesn't look like you're going to have a very good victory over whatever it is that's going on here, if it hasn't already gone on. You guys need to check your environment. You guys have been in the Hanged Man for too long. Like, they're telling you it's time for you to come out. That knowledge is something that you need, but you're ignoring it right now. Okay? You're ignoring it right now. I feel like they're getting romantic feelings for somebody else, and you don't know it. You're just going on like love, 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 and you have no idea that that's happening. And this is kind of, I don't know, I'm going to have to verify that because I'm not really sure what that's related to, but it looks like a card of walking away. So this may cause you to walk away because you're not trying to be with anybody who treats you less than what you're worth, even through the hard times. And I feel like you guys have been through some serious tower. Like, we talked about this. We talked about this bullshit. It was some straight bullshit, like 20 years of towers, right? And so you're not trying to tolerate this on top of everything that you've been through in the past couple years. It's like this tremendous change is coming through you. And you're swinging this sword around like a mofo, okay? This Queen of Swords is no joke right now. She's extremely strong, And you've got the card of death there with Scorpio. So this is an extremely strong change. It's shedding of an old skin. It's standing up for yourself. It's knowing your boundaries. It's finding out the truth, and it's putting it out there. If you notice something is off, start saying it. If you notice something is weird, start saying it. Aries, get with it. Where are you? Definitely some sneaky shit going on. This person is staying with you for some reason, but we've got the Seven of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like, this is somebody who probably is this, where are you? Knight of Wands here, or excuse me, Page of Wands here. And they stick around for whatever they can get. And they're young-minded, they're immature. And then they stay with you while they're going off doing their own thing. This is what this is showing me. But right now, you're downloading and you're waking up and you're going through changes and you're learning how to stand up for yourself and how to, not that you don't already, but there are times when family members and friends overstep bounds and you don't say anything. Now is your time to shine. Now is your time to say something, because it's happening right under your fucking nose. And they're staying with you for something like money, or they don't have anywhere else to go, or whatever this is for you. This is the truth bomb that's going to drop on you. As if you didn't have enough truth bombs in this whole thing, finding out that this person has someone else, and now finding out that they're only with you to live off of you. They don't really care. And then you guys are just getting nailed, man. I'm sorry. Good Lord. But these are truths, and it's Libra moon, okay? I did a video last night. It was Libra moon. I'm going to ask everybody how they're doing in the aftermath of Libra after I make this video. Because, you got sweet talked. There's no passionate new beginning. All of these promises, they have no intention on keeping. This is their pattern. Their thing. What they do. Now you decide if that's for you, Aries. Because you're not like this. You're faithful and true, and you know yourself. Whoever this person is doesn't know who they are. Let's see. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Not making any offer. Not really offering anything into the situation. With that, you've got the Ace of Swords in reverse. So there's some lies that are going to come popping out. There's some lies that are going to come popping out in some weird ass way. And you're going to be like, I'm all set. It seems like it's coming. Okay? With the way that these cards are acting, I'm trying to warn you guys now that the energy this month is not good for an Aries. Okay? It's not good for an Aries. I've already had my things pop off and blow up and do what they were going to do, This energy, not good for an Aries, okay? Let's see here. Yeah, this person isn't really communicating what they're there for, they're very disinterested, okay, in what you do. And it become more apparent as you go on that they're very disinterested and play the role only because they have to. They feel like you're the only option that they have. So it's like they just tolerate or something. I don't know what they're really talking about here. So some of you got to help me out in the comments, okay? Because we've got the King of Pentacles in reverse, and we've got the Eight of Wands in reverse, and this is the card of communication. So this person isn't really truly communicating with you what they need, and where this is the king of 3D. This is the king of materialism and money and electronics and phones and this and that and new cars and houses, and this person is interested in materialistic things. They're not really interested in communicating with you and knowing you. And if you were paying attention, you'd already know this. But you're trying not to see it because you're trying not to think that there's people like this in the world. But you need to step it on up, Aries. Step it on up. Look around, okay? Look around. You got the Queen of Wands with the Six of Swords. So there's emotions there that are being repressed that you are holding back. We are the Queen of Swords. Okay, so there is emotion here that you're repressing, that you're holding back, that you're not stating out loud. And then you got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Wands in reverse. So this situation could be taxing on you. Could be a lot of arguments, could be a lot of anything to sway your attention from what's happening, or, you know, and putting yourself in a jam. This is going from comfortable and abundant to kind of crazy and wild and oh shit kind of moments, you know? And this energy is so opposite, so I feel like things are just gonna flip on you guys. Like, you better be ready, because this Libra moon is no joke. It's coming out with truth, and whoever's in your life better be ready for that truth. Harsh truth. But you know what? I prefer the truth to a lie any day. You know? But you got the King of Cups here in reverse. Another person who does not have good intention toward you. You've got a Queen of Cups looking at you, and now a King of Cups reverse looking at you. Okay? This person does not have good emotional intention toward you. This person is not balanced mentally or physically or in the 3D world. They're kind of a drifter. Okay, Aries, and the final cards for you is that you are making the decision to stop crying about this and stop being put on the outside with these sweet talking games. You're going to see it for what it is, because you're not going to have a choice, okay? But you're going to put in that work. Look at that. Your karma is on the up and up. Good for you. Good for you. Whoever's on the end of this one, this is good, and it's really good. I love when the reading ends with really, really good cards. 8 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. Working it out, getting what's yours, getting what's abundant to you and for you, making the choice to choose abundance. Here for you guys. That's what I have for you for the rest of April. This is your girl, Kelly, coming straight at you for the Queen Tarot Bee in Boston, and I will catch you on the flip side. Be ready for those bombs, because Libra is dropping them all over the place. Be ready. Catch you on the flip side, guys. Bye.